Alright, today we're doing Touch the Sky. In my opinion, this is probably either the second or third hardest heist. Difficulty-wise, again, like most of the previous ones, it's pretty simple until you get to the lead guard on Overkill. So to start off, ignore the guard to the front, go around to the right, there's a big staircase, go ahead and mask up, and then open the vent. This is like entirely mask up heist, compared to pretty much all of the other ones, minus under the surface. So keep going through the vent. I always just go to the end. You could there's like an earlier spot where you can drop off, but over here is where the objective is, so I just always go to the end. Drop on the couch. You'll take a little bit of damage. It's fine. There's always a civilian here, so just get her down. Whatever. Nobody ever comes here, so just leave her there, unless you're kind of paranoid, which sometimes I am. Typically, there's a camera in this hallway, so just hack it and loop it. Easy. So now we've got another one of these tablets again. This is the third one, I think, in a heist. And there's more sort of standing on the circle. So be careful. There is at least one guard that will always stay up here. You can see him right there. We just marked him. And then there's two other guys that'll come around here. One is technically another like guard that looks like him. And then the third one, I'll be showing a little bit later in the video. He's pretty important to watch. So just be careful. There's, of course, a couple cameras up here. One of the guards will have the blue security card. For the camera room, I typically just ignore it, because you can just hack the cameras up here and loop them. So yeah, just save the pager. Don't bother killing him. And now, you get to do the fun part, which is slowly dodging around and standing in the circle. The circles. There's a couple. They'll sometimes spawn downstairs. That could be a pain in the ass. Hopefully, they typically will end up spawning up here. And yeah, just stand in them. Don't get caught. Eventually, the top left green bar will fill in enough that you can get into the bedroom. So once you're done, open the door. You have a bunch of books you have to remove. One of them will eventually move like that one right there, and it'll unlock sort of the wall panel back here, which is where the vault and the drive is. So it's got numbers there. But next, what's important is you have to find the guard that looks like this. He's got a phone on his back. He typically spawns downstairs, and then I've always seen him come up upstairs here. Just, you know, typical QR hacking stuff. Sniff his butt, make sure you don't get spotted, and stay close to him. Typically, I think I catch him around here, and that's usually the safest spot. In this one, there was a guard that kind of came there, and I almost get spotted. But luckily, I was just close enough that we got it. So we really need that QR code. So there's two spots you can spawn. One is upstairs. You saw it a little earlier in the circle clip. Inside the room is where we get the red key card. And just start opening all of these file drawers. There's 3 sets of file drawers. It'll be in one of them. There you go, there's one. And then the other one is down the stairs over here. So there's the staircase up to where we were. There is sort of this here. Remember this. That's important for later on in the heist. The poison. But the other spawn for it is right over here. Sometimes a guard comes over here, so just be careful. But yeah, the room layout will look the same as if it's upstairs. It's 3 sets of cabinets. Just go around for the red key card. With red key card in tow, go back upstairs, go to the opposite end of the hallway. And then there's sort of this like corner room. You need to use the red key card here. Open it up. Guards won't come in here, so don't worry about it like at all. It's like a safe spot. There's a little button underneath the desk, and now you need to shove a guy's retinal scanner inside. So remember that poison we picked up earlier? Well, that's one of the spots. The others are in different bathrooms. This is another upstairs. This is the downstairs bathroom. And once you have that, you have to come over here and you have to poison his drink. If you're fast enough, the drink isn't here yet, so just sit down and wait. Eventually, the guy that you saw in the kitchen there will come put the drink down. So once the drink's down, poison it, hit the bell, walk straight. Just straight to this staircase here. Because here's where the guy will end up going. So there's the guy. He's got the yellow outline. So this section can take a long time for him to get the drink. So don't worry about like the game being broken or like you're messing up a step. Once you ring the bell, it just takes time, because eventually he'll have a piece of the drink and he won't feel so well and he'll walk over here. I wanted to kind of show this whole section to show how long this can sometimes take. So here, you finally see him get up. He takes the drink. I'm clearly impatient as I'm smacking the stairs. So he'll take a drink. It's like a big meeting or whatever, so he takes his sweet-ass time, annoyingly. He's starting to not feel well. You see his outline, and then he'll start kind of stumbling over here like that. I opened up the bathroom door because he ends up going in there. You don't have to, though. Right here is probably safe to grab him, as you see I'm about to do. Yep, there you go. So now you're going to want to bring him back up to that retinal scanner. So what you don't have audio for the game, but I hear a guard right here, and I saw that question mark there, so he's kind of patrolling here, so just be careful of cameras and other guards, because obviously this doesn't look good and they'll catch you. Go ahead and walk him in, close the doors, even though typically they won't really spot you, and throw him into the retinal scanner. It'll take a second, and then it should open up. You can leave him here if you want. I just grab him and bring him inside in case some weird guard pathing happens. But typically he should be safe right behind the door. So there's a couple loose money. There's 2 things of cocaine. And then there's 2 things of money. One is there, and then I'm about to pan over, and you can kind of see it on the chair there. So just start bagging them up if you want. And then here's 4 codes. These are one of these codes work. One of these codes work for the bedroom lock. So go ahead and sneak on back. You know, compare as you've done with all the other vault codes. And there's a bunch of loose jewelry in here, along with another safe. My friend there is doing the safe while I'm grabbing all the loose jewelry. Inside the safe is a hard drive that we need, and that's the whole reason why we're doing the heist. So just kind of wait, let him lockpick it, make sure you've got everything. It's like 7 or 8 bags of jewelry, I think. So yeah, you grab the drive, and then you have to go back to the room we were in before to decrypt the drive. Be careful. Shove it into the computer, activate the computer. Now it's time to start moving some bags while we just wait for that to go. So it's right over. It's actually right in front of the room there to that vent you can kind of see. But the guard will patrol around here. He kind of comes and then he stops right there. So be careful. If you have a pager and there's nobody else in sight, you can probably just kill him. Honestly, it's not like a bad spot to move loot. We didn't for a while, as like a just in case. But yeah, so the guard will come. He'll stand there for a bit. Just wait. He eventually walks away like he just did there. We can see him there, and then undo the vent and throw all the bags in. So now, while you're still waiting for that, there we go. Grab the money. See, it's almost done. So the drive itself will turn into another bag for some reason. So just also move that in, and then come back to the bedroom. Start moving the other loot if you want to. Again, be careful. Here's the guard earlier. The like QR code. He will come up and walk here. 3 guards can be up here, so just be careful. Be super careful. This one tends to stop there for whatever reason. as I try to ping him and I can't ping him anymore because the game's bugging out. So yeah, and then he'll come around. So just be careful, move bags. I just wanted to show you some of the pathing and whatnot. Also, yeah, they won't notice the bags in there. So once all bags are in the vent, come downstairs to the front entrance. I had my friends go across, so that way we all don't have to move as one conglomerate around. So the guard you saw earlier will kind of stand up there and can spot me. There's another guard that'll kind of stand where that one is. Again, just wait. They'll eventually move. But yeah, you kind of can't do this next part if there's a guard watching. You're just not fast enough for it. Let him leave. Walk to the bench. Activate the lure on it, because now that front door guard will it'll get his attention. He'll pop away from the front door, and you can sneak by him. Typically, like, there's a camera in here. We almost get spotted there. That could have been really bad. So I guess move, or be careful. After that, you can head back upstairs, back into the vent, and then that right path I mentioned earlier. Here's where it was. We've got all the bags. We kind of caravan it because there's 3 of us. If there's one person, you can slowly push it all up and then climb, and then slowly keep pushing it all up and then into the staircase. And once it's all got, or you're just ready to start moving some to the exit, come down the stairs. If you do have another pager, just kill this guard. It makes it so much easier. Because otherwise, I've had to do it once where we didn't have any pagers left. Somebody had to stay outside at the lure, and he had to keep activating the lure to draw the guard away. But yeah, otherwise it's just moving all the bags to the elevator. It can take a bit, but you know, it's a lot of bags. All right, once you've grabbed everything, just run the elevator and you're gone to go. Best of luck.